Welcome back on a Tuesday evening. Welcome back to Empire Crypto TV. We are live here at 7 p.m. as usual. Welcome back. We've got some great discussion that we need to crunch on today. And of course, as usual, please indicate where you're watching this live broadcast from. Do say something on the comment section. Mention your area, mention your province, mention your country. If you're outside South Africa, do tell us where you're watching this live broadcast from. And we are live here. We are live here. Do share this live broadcast, guys, to your friends, family, groups, teams. On your device where you're watching this live broadcast, just press the button, share it to your friends, share to all the groups. We are live today, guys. We are live here. We've got some great news. We've got a great topic indeed. So we do not want all your friends, we do not want your groups, your teams to miss this topic. So make sure that you invite them as early as possible so that we get going. Yes, to say something, guys, on the comment section. Tell us where you're watching this live broadcast from. Where are you coming from? To say something on the comment section. Let's engage. Let's talk. Let's talk, guys. We all about bringing you this live information, live updates, all the information as it happens in the crypto space. We teach you, we give you all this information about blockchain solutions, cryptocurrencies, trading, investing. We want to make you the better person in the crypto space, want to make you the winning person in the crypto space. So make sure that you are here every day, 7 p.m. as we go all these topics that we always discuss. All right. All right. Let's check, guys. In the next few minutes, guys, share this live. Okay. All right. Thank you. Welcome, Nonto. Welcome, Nonto, all the way from Durban. All the way from Durban. Please do share this live broadcast to your friends. Call all your family members, everyone, guys, especially those who always want to learn about crypto, but you know what, they don't find time or some other things. And of course, those who are still doubting about this market, about this industry, tell them we are live here. Just bring them on the platform, and then we do our thing. We do our stuff. We do the talking. You don't have to do anything. All right. Welcome. Today's topic, guys, as you can see on the screen, we are talking about crypto diggers in Africa. Crypto diggers, Africa. Women dig crypto. All right, women dig crypto. We've got so much that we're gonna be talking about, guys. Especially when we're talking, this is one of the best topic that we can actually discuss today. The involvement of our women in the space. How are they shaping this industry? How are they getting involved in this market? All right. I see. There are a lot of women that are coming through all the way from Jimston, Ndabezi, Khumalo. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Empire Crypto TV. We see we've got Biwe looking forward to today's session. Yeah. It's so much happening. There's so much we're going to share with you on this platform. We've got our guest here who's going to unpack so much to you guys. Please share this live broadcast. Let's bring everyone onto the show. And without wasting much of your time, guys, we're starting shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Oh, yes, guys. Today we're talking about Imbogodo in the crypto space. Women changing lives. Women getting involved in the crypto space. All right. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. All right. I would like to introduce our leader who's been in the space, I'll say for some time, but we've been in the space getting involved, making sure everyone is coming onto this crypto space, with the right knowledge. She's been sharing so much. When I saw her profile, I said, you know what? I'm definitely going to invite her into our show so that she can share what she's sharing on her platform. All right, please help me introduce to you Crypto Diggers Africa. Welcome, 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 Crypto Diggers Africa.
Thank you, Elson, and I'm looking forward to engaging with you on the show.
Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. I don't see your name here. That's why I call you Crypto Diggers Africa. So I thought that's your name. No, great stuff. Welcome, welcome to Empire Crypto TV. We've got our members here. As you can see, the number is surpassing 100. They're all here waiting to hear so much from you. They're all welcoming you. Please, guys, do say something on the comment section. And of course, shower our guest with some love, with some likes, love, likes. Show here what we do best here at home on this platform. I trust you. I believe in you guys. You always up to standard. You always up to, you don't disappoint. Or yes. Welcome, Tibelo. Welcome to Empire Crypto TV. We are delighted to have you here today.
Thank you, Elson.
Great stuff. Let's get started. Let's get straight to the short, straight to the discussion. We are talking about women dig crypto. It's no longer women digging gold. It's
No.
about women digging crypto. Oh yeah. All right. Introduce yourself to our Empire fam. Introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself and just your background and a little bit about what you're doing.
Okay. Thank you very much, Elson. I'm excited to be on the show, and good evening to everyone that is joining us and that's watching the show today. My name is Tebello Mohema. I am born and bred in Sharpeville in the Vaal area here in South Africa. And for a very long time, I spent my work life in the corporate space, mainly in the human capital space. And it was in 2019 that my brother, interestingly enough, the person who introduced me to crypto was my brother, who said, "Hey, you need to get involved in this. You need to see what is happening in this space." So, got involved. And for those of you that are seeing the name Crypto Diggers Africa, I recently started a show that I call Crypto Diggers Africa Women Dig Crypto. And the main objective of the show is to encourage many, many more women to get involved in the crypto space as they hear from other women and men, that are involved in the crypto space. I'm a keen golfer. If I'm not doing crypto, if I'm not developing people, I'm on the golf course. That's a bit about me.
All right, so you've got your own show, which is called Crypto Diggers Africa, and it was started by your passion, being passionate in this market, being passionate about this industry, and of course, you just mentioned that you were introduced into this market by your brother way back in 2019. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, all right, all right, all right. What made you exactly to, I know he introduced you and then he said, okay, this is the market. What made you to believe in this market? I mean, I'm sure in your life you've been introduced to so many other things, but what made you to believe in the crypto space, in the cryptocurrency market and say, you know what, this is the market, this is the real market. And it goes to the length of opening your own show, having your own show where you introduce people, where you teach people, where you talk about the trends that are happening in this market. What made you to believe in this phenomenal market?
Thanks, Elson, for the question. I suppose when you're in the corporate world, you hear so much about finance and economics, and so many other things. And this concept of crypto and Bitcoin, I kept hearing about it over the years, but I didn't, take it seriously until he then said to me, okay, I need to sit you down and I need to explain this thing to you. I had obviously read about, cryptocurrencies and following what is happening with Bitcoin. However, when he showed me what he was gaining out of cryptocurrencies and being involved in the process, I thought, okay, I cannot be left behind as a family member. And actually, he became a very big mentor of mine because a lot of the simple questions that I had, I would ask him and he would simplify the process for me. So then I realized that, hold on, there is something here. And also, when I was reading about cryptocurrencies, I kept sitting and thinking, okay, everybody in Europe, in Asia, in America, they are talking about this thing. But in Africa, we are not saying anything about it. So there must be something that they know that we don't know. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to get involved and see where this leads me to. Anyway, I thought if if it doesn't go right, it goes wrong. It doesn't only go wrong for me; it also goes wrong for my brother. So the family will suffer. But so far we've been very happy that the family has not suffered. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Great stuff. Wow, wow. I love the fact that you are in this market with your family. I mean, your brother is involved already and others. So, yeah, that's awesome. All right. Yes, Yasi, Arafat, I love your show. Keep up the good work. Watching live from Ghana. Welcome, welcome. It's been long, man. I haven't seen you on this live broadcast for some time. The last time I saw you, it was when we transferred Shibas to your wallet and then you disappeared. But I believe you've been watching, even if you were not commenting. But welcome back, brah. We are delighted to have you on the show. And of course, guys, we are live here at Temper Crypto TV, talking about the involvement of women in the crypto space. In the meantime, our guest, I see she just um, went out. I'm not sure what's happening. But in the meantime, guys, what you can do, go onto our YouTube channel and subscribe. Go onto YouTube channel and subscribe. Make sure that you go and find Empire Crypto TV and subscribe on our channel so that you can watch all these other videos that we upload on a daily basis. We are always live 7 p.m. on this platform. And if we are not live on Facebook, definitely we are live on the YouTube channel. So go onto our crypto YouTube channel and find Empire Crypto TV. All right. We are still waiting for the guest. She just went off. I'm not sure what's happening. It could be our daily song, the daily disruption, which is load shedding. But let's just wait a little bit, and then yeah, we get here on the show. All right. We are still live, guys. Do not go away. We are live via Temper Crypto TV. We're talking about cryptocurrencies, blockchain solutions, and of course, today's discussion is about women involvement in the crypto space. How the women are helping to change this industry. They're shaping up this industry differently. So this is what we are unpacking today. So yeah, do not go away, guys. Do not go away. Let me just try and find it online. So do not go away, guys. Um, do not go away, guys. We are talking um, the involvement of women in the crypto space. Do not go away. Let me just try and find here. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. In the meantime, what we can do, let's go onto our YouTube channel and find Empire Crypto TV. Um, let's go on to our YouTube channel. Uh, Cindy, can you come through? Come on, please. Sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Do not go away, guys. We are talking about crypto. In the meantime, let me take you through the market. Let's see if we can catch something on the market while we're waiting for our guest to come through. Let's check on the market. Let's go through the market. All right, let's go through the markets. Let's see what we have on the market. All right, let's talk the markets. All right, guys, as you can see, here's the market. Bitcoin for the first time, it broke the previous um, resistance. So as you can see, Bitcoin currently is trading at 66,530 US dollars, which is 4% in the past 7 days. Guys, this is massive. This is massive. We've been calling this for some few days, for some few weeks, for some time, that if Bitcoin can go over the previous high, it's likely to go up. So expect anything positive, expect anything good, guys, from here. As you can see, Bitcoin is trading at 66,000 US dollars. In fact, it went to 69,000 US dollars, if I'm not mistaken. So it set up the new all-time high, ATH all-time high. And of course, if you can check the previous all-time high also of Ethereum, it was 4,600 US dollars, but now it went as far as 4,800 US dollars. So you can see Ethereum also, which is the second project or number two project in the crypto space, is trading around 4,751 US dollars. It's likely to reach 5,000 US dollars very, very soon, guys. So yeah, the market is still very much positive. And all this, what it says, guys, it means that currently this is November. What happened, guys, in the previous bull market, which was in the 2017, around this time, the market was really um moving similar movements like what is doing now. This pattern that is happening currently, it happened um it happened way back in 2017. And you know what happened after that, when the market was moving this way, it went to all-time high. I remember Bitcoin went as far as 350,000 rands by then. In US dollar terms, it went to 19,100 US dollars in 2017. That was the all-time high. It was in November, December. It went to 19,000 US dollars. By then, it was something big. I mean, people were like, Bitcoin reaching 19,000 US dollars. It looked like it was not sustainable. By then, it looked like it was something not real, but it happened. And of course, as we stand now, we are talking about the crypto that has reached 69,000 US dollars from the 19,000 US dollars all time high back in 2017. Now we are talking about 69,000 US dollars in 2021. And of course, in rand terms, it has crossed the 1 million mark in rand terms. So, who would have believed, who would have thought by this time Bitcoin would be reaching 1 million um, runs. But of course, most of us, we've been calling these numbers for a very long time. Everyone that I met asking about how this market is going to perform in the next few months, in the next few years. I've always stuck with my words, always said it boldly and positively that this market is going very far. I've told people at different times that 500,000 is not really the mark where this market is going to end. This market is still very much alive and going very far, guys. Um, if you are uh, to check all these cryptocurrencies, these all of them they've got potential to go very far. All these, especially the top 10. If you are to look into the top 10, guys, you can see that um, the market is going somewhere. All right, I see our guest is back. Let's see if we can pull her through. Hi, Tivelo.
Hi.
What happened?
Apologies. Apologies. The generator went off, so we had to restart the generator. Can you believe
Uh,
it? But anyway,
okay.
we're
No,
here.
look, I understand. It's happening. There's so much happening
Yes.
around the country. So yeah, look, we have to be patient and stuff. But yeah,
Yes.
look, let's connect. Let's reconnect. We
Yes.
were on phone, but let's continue. Let's continue talking. Um, where were we? Where were we? We're talking about you getting involved in the crypto space, and of course, your whole family, or I must not say your whole family, but your family is also involved in this space.
Yes.
How nice it is! I mean, to have
Mm.
people who understand about the market, who all people around you understand about the market, who understand about the future, where the world is going. That's nice. I mean, because we've got people still doubting, people still like saying, this market is not going anywhere. These things of yours, they call it these things of yours.
Yes.
But if you've
Yes.
got everyone, your sake, everyone around you who says, you know what, we understand where this market is going. We understand when we're talking about Bitcoin. We understand when we're saying Ethereum is also coming up. It's
Yeah.
marvelous. Uh,
Yeah. No,
okay.
absolutely, you're absolutely correct, Elson. I think I mean, there was even a time where we used to laugh. So if we had, a family gathering or dinner or lunch together, the conversation would just be about, cryptocurrencies and what is happening and, what we are hearing. And I remember one day sitting and I thought, will we ever talk about anything else except cryptocurrencies, and that's a message I want to give to everyone that's listening and watching, that the thing for me about cryptocurrencies is that they are not going anywhere. They are here to stay. This is a new world order, if one can put it like that. If you recall, for those of you that started getting emails in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, everybody was like, "What is this email? How is it going to work? How is it going to change the world?" Let's think about where we are today. There is nothing that we can do without sending emails to each other, without sending messengers, without sending WhatsApp. So when it comes to cryptocurrencies, that's the space that we're moving towards. That's the space we're moving towards.
Absolutely. I like the fact you said, I even post it on my Facebook. I'm not sure if I can get it very close, where I said conversations are no longer the same. I mean, if you go to a group of people who are talking different things, who are not talking crypto, you get bored, you feel like there's something wrong. You get lost. I mean, so you all in your head, it's all about crypto, it's all about blockchain, crypto. The next person that you meet, you want to talk about crypto. The
Yeah,
next person that you talk to, you chat to them, you want to talk about the current market trends and stuff. So yeah, the conversations are changing as
absolutely.
the world is changing also. All right,
Yeah.
tell us about women involvement in crypto. Are there women in the crypto space, or you are the only one?
Oh
Are
no, there are
they also
many.
involved in this market?
There are so many of us. There are so many of us, and yet there are so many of us that are still skeptical, about this. And I think for those that are skeptical, it's very much around not finding people that can explain to them what cryptocurrency is about and what value are they going to bring into their lives. And we are starting to see more women that are getting involved in the technical side of cryptocurrencies. I still have to find, though, a cryptocurrency that has been developed, created, implemented by women. I'm still looking for that one, because I think we'll need to support. But we're starting to see many women getting involved. And when you look at the cryptocurrencies conferences that are taking place worldwide, you're also starting to see many more women that are on the stage, and they know what they're talking about, right? And they can see the value that cryptocurrencies are bringing into the world. When you look in terms of Africa, we still have a challenge. I think in Africa, the women that are involved, I would say in the operational and technical side, you'll find mainly from countries such as Kenya. In particular, in Kenya, you find many there. In the rest of the continent, we are still kind of sitting back. We're still waiting for something. And this is where, for me, I'm saying there's nothing to wait for. If we want to get involved in ensuring that we create a better future for our children, this is an opportunity that we need to get involved in. So I'm glad to see many women that are getting involved in the technical side. I'm glad to see many women that are starting to say, tell me more about cryptocurrencies. How do I get involved? And remember, a lot of women as well are part of the unbanked community. So for them, it's been cryptocurrencies are still seen as part of this, the bigger community of money, and they don't see themselves involved until you say to them, as long as you've got internet and a phone, you could be sitting under a tree selling apples and oranges and vegetables. You will be able, to get involved in crypto. And when they hear that, you can see, a change that's happening. Also, you see more women that are getting involved and asking more questions because they are children. Their children are learning more about cryptocurrencies, and they are going and saying, hey, mom, do you know about this? What do you know about this? How can we get involved? And so because the young ones, children, are getting involved, they are now starting to say, I need to know more about this so I know what it is that my children are getting involved in.
Wow. No, great stuff. I see. Let me take you back. We spoke about your show, which is Crypto Diggers Africa. Let
Mm.
me understand, because on that show is about women. Why is it all about women on your show? What exactly you want to achieve by having your show, and specifically talking about and empowering women, so to say? What's the aim? What's the vision of your show?
Okay, thank you for that, Elson. There are several objectives that we want to achieve with the show. Number one is our slogan says, "Women dig crypto." What we're basically saying is we're saying women like crypto. They dig it in terms of mining. They dig it in terms of trading it. They dig it in terms of buying and holding it. So they are getting involved. They are liking it, right? Secondly, I wanted to bring women, and sometimes we do have men as guests, but mainly I wanted to bring women onto this show so that when there is another sister here on the call, another woman that's sitting here saying, I don't know what this is about. When they listen and they watch the show, they are finding a female or a woman that sounds like them, that looks like them, that is having the same challenges in life that they are having. Because when I can connect with somebody that looks like me, sounds like me, has the same challenges, I then can sit back a little and say, maybe I need to learn a little bit more about it. So ours is to be able to the objective is to be able to increase the knowledge and understanding around crypto. And I try and bring people from various backgrounds. I mean, we've had an economist in the show. We've had a woman who studied, the concept of blockchain at varsity in 1996. And now she's having to implement and work on blockchain blockchain. So when you hear that, I have somebody who's been in customer service, I have somebody who's been an engineer. So I want women who are learning more about crypto to recognize that there are many sisters who are like them that are getting involved. Therefore, they need to reduce their fear that they're having about the crypto space.
Wow, no, Christoph. In terms of the impact of women being involved in the crypto, what does it mean to the economy and the next generations? I mean, I always hear that women, they are apparently the women are the owners of the world. Without women, we are nothing. So, and here they are getting involved in the crypto space. What does that mean to the future generation?
I think it means several things. Number one, for them to be involved and to take control of their own financial, situation. It means a lot because you still have, a number of women that, either are scared to open a bank account, are scared to get involved in any type of investment. And when you show them how easy it is here to get involved, then, they become relaxed. Secondly, it means that for those that may never have thought that they would be leaving, a legacy of wealth for their families, now they recognize that they can be able to do so, right? There are many of us that, grew up in a space where our mothers and our fathers tried to leave some wealth for us, but unfortunately, for whatever circumstances, they were never able to do so. And therefore, when we grew up, we then said, one day I want to be able to leave a legacy of wealth for my children and for the future, generations. Also, from a biblical point of view, what we are doing is we are breaking the curse, right? We're breaking the curse of poverty in our families. Because if I'm able to leave that wealth for my, next generation, imagine the next 4, 5, 6, 7 generations who are going to say, we are so grateful that we had that grandmother, or that great grandmother that got involved in crypto, and this is the wealth. And because they got involved and they got wealth for the family, they changed the trajectory of the family, where it's going to. And also, I think, lastly, it's just really about empowering women and making them understand that, hey, when it comes to cryptocurrencies and creating wealth and finding ways of making yourself, to live, your family to live in the cryptocurrency space, you don't need millions, you don't need thousands of rands. You can start with the 50 rand or with 100 rand that you have, because we know many mothers who have 20 rand, 50 rand, 100 rand, and they don't know what to do with it, right? And they don't think that little money is the one that's going to help them change the wealth trajectory of the families. So that's what we really wanted to be able to achieve. And in any case, Elson, we form 52% of the world population. 52% of the world population are women. So we cannot be left behind when it comes to cryptocurrencies.
Still on that note, do you think women are being welcomed or in the involvement in the crypto space? Do they find the ground fair, or the ground is so not friendly for the women? I always say crypto is anyone is tech. The
Mm.
platform is fair. The platform is level. But what's your point of view in terms of women getting involved? I know, of course, men are already, taking that lead, but obvious women are also, getting much involved, especially of lately. You mentioned earlier that you haven't really seen a coin that has been developed or created by women. Is it the problem of their being marginalized, or is just what could be the problem there?
I think, Elson, the challenge is less on being marginalized. The challenge is more on, remember, we also come from a background where not a lot of us are involved in the technology side, right? It's only now where we see our daughters, and our nieces getting, educated in the technology side. So not many of us have been exposed to technology and the how can I put it, the technical side of technology, right? So because we are lagging from that side, it also creates a problem on this side in terms of being, be able to be involved. However, because the information is available, this is what I love about, cryptocurrency. Because the information is available on YouTube, on Twitter, anywhere you want, more and more women are going and grabbing this information, and they're sitting and saying, okay, how can I use this information to my advantage? How can I use this information so that I can create, a blockchain? I can create a cryptocurrency. So it may not be that we are marginalized, but it's because, remember, we are lagging in terms of, development, especially in the technology side, right? That leg we are going to see for a while, until we start seeing more of our daughters and nieces in the technology space. And when they're in the space, sitting and saying, how do we create our own blockchains? How do we create our own coins? And what value can these coins bring to other people in the world, both men and women?
With the pump of the market, Bitcoin taking the lead, and of course the altcoins also following suit. We have seen on what's this website that lists billionaires. We have seen billionaires being listed there from the crypto space on Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen billionaires being listed there. They're already there. I mean, who would have thought that there will be billionaires? Because people are still saying, "Oh, this market is for dirty people. This market and that." But we've seen, verified billionaires coming from the crypto space. My question is: are we gonna see, with the involvement of women, that we are empowering, so to say? Are we gonna see women billionaires in this space anytime soon?
Oh, yes. I strongly believe that we are going to see them quite soon. I think, though, remember, with women, you may not see us individually, and maybe that's why in the FOP space, you're not seeing us as individuals, right? Because remember, when we get involved in a group, we get involved en masse, right? And when we develop each other together. So until the media also starts looking beyond the individuals, and the media starts looking to say which organizations, which companies, which groups of women are leading, in the crypto space. I believe they are there. They may not be as many as the men are, but because the media keeps looking for individuals, whereas with women, we work in groups, we work in forms, they are not going to find us individually. They're not going to find us individual. But when they start saying which organization was started by women, supported and funded by crypto, that's a different story. When they start saying which, worldwide challenges are being headed by women and funded by crypto, that I believe is going to be a different conversation. So I think the lens from which we are being shown the billionaires is still very much a lens that looks at, men and in an individualistic manner. If that lens were to shift a bit, I think we'd be able to see very different outcomes.
Welcome to Empire Crypto TV. We are live here on a Tuesday evening. We always live here every day, 7 p.m. Make sure that you tune in every day. And of course, if you don't find us on social media like Facebook, you can always find us on YouTube. Go onto our YouTube channel and find Empire Crypto TV and subscribe. Go onto our YouTube channel and subscribe, Empire Crypto TV, so that you do not miss most of these live broadcasts that we always upload on this channel. All right. We My next question to you is, today, since we are talking about women involvement and want to empower women in this space, not to empower as such, because they're already empowered. Women are already empowered. What are the common mistakes that are made by women in the crypto space that may disadvantage them? that can work against them? What are those common mistakes that you think we can highlight?
Yeah. I think that the common mistakes is number one, not doing enough research. Since I got involved in crypto, the internet is my friend, right? Even if it's a 5-minute video that I'm watching, I learn something out of it. So not doing enough research, not asking around, because remember, most of the time, as women, we don't ask questions, right? I want to find the information, and then I want to, because the world has been created that I need to come across as if I know everything, and yet all the best way for me to be learning is to be asking through questions. So we find that a lot of women do not ask the questions. Even when they get involved, they will work with the information that they have, but they will not go deeper and ask deeper questions. Because if they were to be able to ask them, they would, find the information that they're looking for. So lack of knowledge, not asking questions when we have the knowledge. And thirdly, I think, it's funny, we as women, we manage risk very well, right? So I know the end of the week is coming, and I can see that there is very little food in the house. So I start thinking, how else, can I find funds that are going so that I can be able to find food and feed the children? But we don't apply the same principle when it comes to business or when it comes to investment in the crypto space. So when it comes to the concept of risk management, we don't go out there and sit and say, okay, when this coin is down, right? What am I going to be doing? When this coin is up and I'm taking profits, how am I going to use those profits? Am I going to, reinvest them or so risk management, not asking questions. And really, I think we just have this fear of the unknown. I know everybody, both men and women, have the fear of the unknown, but we accommodate it too much as women. We accommodate it too much. And just by asking, several questions, you may not have the answer, but you may find other people that have the answer. And that way you increase your network. So I think it's that. And obviously, I think like everybody else in the crypto space, we are all so prone to scammers. Give me $300 and I will make $30 for you within 5 days. And then I start thinking, yes, we are going to make the $30,000, instead of asking, how are you going to make that $30,000? How, which coin are you going to be investing in? We don't go into those questions, and yet we have the right to ask those questions. We have the right.
Since you have just touched this, do we still have people who can easily get carried away by these people who say invest $100, you're gonna make $500 in 3 days? Do we still have people who have got who get scammed by those schemes? I mean,
Yes,
it's
yes, it
been
still
happening in
happens.
the past. Is it still happening now?
Yeah, it's still happening. And remember, it happens from this perspective, Elson. It's not a cryptocurrency issue. Remember, in the late 90s, in the 2000s, we had, what was it? Was it the 411 scam, right? Where
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
calls and say, or sends you a message and says, oh, I'm from whatever country and I'm stuck here and I need money to get out of here. And then when you send them the money, they say, oh, but they're saying that I also need to have money for, to pay for the taxes or for my passport. And you keep sending money and you keep sending money. So the principle is not different. The platform is different. So for as long as there are people who know that there are some people who are gullible out there, that if I just show a picture of a handsome, guy that's standing in front of a fancy car and they say that they can help you make 30,000, for as long as there are gullible people, there are 7 billion people in the world, there are still people that are gullible. So when there's a market for people that are gullible, there are people that are going to want to create and increase that market. So I think for me, it's that yes, it is there. and it's really learning to just step back and say, tell me more how you're going to make that money. And when the person is not able to respond, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong, guys, with blocking a person and telling the person to go and jump into the river. Nothing is wrong with that because you're protecting yourself.
All right. Tell me, how would you explain to someone in layman's terms what is crypto? How would you make someone understand in your own understanding of the cryptocurrency market? I know sometimes it gets personal, whereby my understanding and your understanding might differ, but of course, we might be talking of the same thing in the same bracket, in the same bag, but there is a deep understanding, personal understanding of how this market is operating and how this market is changing the world. And I mean, the component of this market. So, how would you explain to someone about crypto?
Um, how I explain to them, again, this I go back to the example of emails, right? Internet came along and we were like, okay, we can find things on the internet. And we were told that we can send messages and letters to each other on the internet. And okay, sorry, I'm just seeing the message from George.
No, 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 it's something else. I'm just highlighting it, but he was actually talking about wife changing money. There's another slogan that is happening from another show called Wife Changing Man. So, yeah.
That was quite funny. So I say to people, remember that when we started with the internet and emails, right? We were like, okay, how are we going to send? How is the person going to receive this message within a short space of time? And then very soon we were able to all find that we can use the internet. Most of us started from a workspace. And then the next thing we knew that we were able to get our own email addresses, personal email addresses that we can be able to use. So I say to people, when I look at cryptocurrencies, for me, it's a similar evolution that is taking place. And when we look at the evolution of money, we know that money has been evolving from the time when we were using, we were bartering with animals and then we were using gold. Now, this is just another evolution of how money is going to be used. The fact that you cannot touch the cryptocurrency, you can't smell it, you can't taste it. Is it not the same thing with an email? You can't touch an email or taste it or smell it, but you use it, right? You respond to it, you send information. So with currencies, I say to them, it's a similar thing that's happening. It's an evolution that is taking place when it comes, to currencies. And then people come back and they say, okay, but how do we know that it's been regulated? And then I always laugh and I say, but who says that the dollars and the yens and the pounds of this world have been regulated? If you go deeper into the economic history of the currencies, you start realizing that there's a lot that we don't know. So the fact that we are given a message that it's not regulated, it doesn't necessarily mean that the rands that and the dollars and the yens that we have are fully regulated. And for those of us that have gotten involved in cryptocurrencies, we start understanding that. So I think for me, it's and the other day on a show, I had a lady and I said to them, how would you explain this to a Kenyan? And they said to me, and I loved it. They said, I would tell them this is international M-Pesa. And I thought that is perfect because in our world in South Africa, this is international e-wallet. I can send the e-wallet to somebody that is in another country, and within a couple of minutes, they have received that e-wallet, and the fees that they have to pay to use it are so minimal, that they don't have to stress about it.
All right, there's so many ways of getting involved in the crypto space. There is trading, there is investing, there is network marketing, there are other ways of earning cryptos in this space. How yourself do you get involved? How do you get your cryptos? How do you get your coins in this space? What projects are you involved in? And what strategies are you using in this market to make sure that you stay accumulating all the time?
Thanks, Elson. So how I got involved in the space was through. Can I mention the company?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so I got involved through Mining City. So a big part of my portfolio is still very much in, coming from the mining side. And why did I like the concept of, mining? Is the fact that I see myself as somebody that is being involved in the creation of the coins, through the mining plans that I have. And I thought I love the idea of being involved right at the at the beginning of a coin being created. I know that my mining package is adding to that. So that's where I think probably 50% of my portfolio is through mining. And I've also bought a number of coins and I'm hodling them because, you sit and you're like, okay, if I sell it, how much money am I going to make and why would I want to sell it? So I buy and hodl. And only recently did I then get involved in the crypto trading side. And I got involved because I was able to go through a course that taught me the basics of crypto trading, and that started to give me comfort that I can go out there and be able to do the trading myself. So that's really the three main ways right now that I'm involved. I do read on about NFTs. I do read on about DeFi, but it's not spaces that I have become very active and very involved in.
All right, no, Christopher, there is B where she's asking, if I'm asked, what are the challenges you faced when you started this industry and how did you overcome them? And lastly, after how long did you start seeing return of your investments? Okay.
Okay, so let me I respond to your question in several ways. So obviously the challenges that I faced, firstly was my own challenges in terms of having to change my own mindset when I think about cryptocurrencies. As I said, I got involved through my brother. And as he was explaining, there were lots of questions. I mean, I used to ask him. There was a time where I would call him like 3 times a day, and I would say to him, "Explain this to me. This doesn't make sense." So I asked a lot of questions, but the biggest challenge was dealing with my own fears. In terms of cryptocurrencies and getting to understand how the mining process was working, I realized that, okay, so this is a long-term investment opportunity for me. This is not like I'm going to make money tomorrow. And also, how then did I overcome those challenges? As I said, it was asking through a lot of asking of questions, spending a lot of time on YouTube and attending presentations and attending sessions. If I saw any session that had to do with crypto, I was in it, and why was I in it? Because for me, I needed to hear the consistent information and consistent message. So if I've attended 5 sessions and I'm hearing the consistent information, then I knew that, okay, I'm on the right track, with regards to that. When it comes to when did I start seeing return on investment, let me tell you, I still haven't seen my return on investment. And it's because I understand that I am in for a long haul, right? I didn't come into this space to be earning a million, within a year. And listening to people that have gotten involved in cryptocurrencies, and when they were telling their stories of how they were close to giving up in the cryptocurrency space, I then realized that I cannot be sitting and saying within 6 months this is how much I should have made. And also understanding that if I say that within 6 months this is how much I should have made, then there are several things I should be doing. Either I should be very, very, very active in network marketing, or I should be very, very active in trading. So you would have to make a decision to say, where is it that you want to get involved so that you can be able to see that million. But for me, I understand that for as long as I'm going to be alive for the next 5, 10, 15 years, crypto is going to be in this space. So I'm not going to rush it.
All right, yes, Empire Fam, we are live here at Empire Crypto TV. We're talking blockchain solutions, cryptocurrencies, trading and investing. We want you to be the best trader. We want you to make those good decisions in this market. We don't want you to get hurt. What I always say is that if you want to get somewhere in life, get a mentor. If you want to achieve something in life, you must always look for someone who has been there for longer. Who's done that? We've actually done some research. So yeah, that's what we do on this platform. We bring all the guests who are actually walking the talk, talking the walk, who are actually doing things, making things happen. So yeah, um, Crypto Diggers Africa. In your area, space, is there anything that you can do to assist people to learn more about crypto?
Yes.
School,
So
courses,
mhm.
meetings, what are you doing to, yeah, to make sure everyone is coming on board the right way?
Thank you, Elson. I think the first one is obviously through the show, where, with the show, I'm saying when you hear more about crypto and you know somebody that's close to you that's been speaking about crypto, go back to them and say to them, okay, let's just talk. Make me understand this because I'm hearing more people learning about it. In terms of meetings, because I am part of, as I said, I'm part of Mining City, and I decided to do the network marketing part. Every Thursday, together with our team, that's led by my brother, we have our meetings where we share with the team in terms of what's happening in the crypto space, and to those people that are new in the mining city space, we also get involved with them. But I also realized that I do a lot of one-on-one engagement. I mean, just today there were about three people that I was talking to about crypto. So I spend a lot of time individually, whether we use a Zoom or whether we use WhatsApp or whether we use Messenger, where I then engage with people because I like to give them the opportunity to ask all the questions that they want to ask, right? Sometimes when we're in a rush, a person might have this burning question, but they never have an opportunity to ask it. So I prefer to do the one-on-one sessions where then I talk to people about my experience. I share with them what they need to do to start in this space, because one of the biggest questions that we get asked for those of us that have been involved is, so how do I start? And when you are able to take a person back to, you need to have a crypto exchange account, and they say, what is that? And you take them through that. It gives people the comfort. By the time they get to the bigger numbers and issues, you've already given them the comfort of how they can start on their own.
All right, I've got some questions here. Let's start taking some questions. Are you ready for questions?
Yes, I am.
Right. Great stuff, guys. Please send your questions on the comment section. Let's talk. Let's check what you guys are saying, what you guys are thinking. If ever you understand the topic, if ever you've got something that you want to know in the crypto space, we are here. We're gonna respond to all your questions. We're gonna make sure that you get satisfactory answers. All right. There we go. Tulan says, do you think we must invest on Metaverse tokens? Are they a game changer or it's just a hype?
I think Metaverse is going to be a game changer. And what I would also, the same way as we tell people when they get involved in cryptocurrencies, start small. Learn about those tokens, learn the value, that they're going to bring, learn the reason why, Metaverse is there, and then you slowly grow and increase. Don't go in with all of your, coins or, that you've already earned, or money that you've earned.
All right, she's still here. I'm sure she's just having a little bit of a challenge with these machines, guys. There's load shedding these days. All right, just to continue on the response she was giving, Metaverse is gonna be big. Look, we most people they got introduced or they got to know about Metaverse through Facebook changing its name to Meta, which means Metaverse. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of a big market coming up, beginning of big projects in the metaverse. So yeah, look into metaverse projects, guys, metaverse coins, and then invest into those coins, invest into those projects. But of course, there will be a lot of them. Some of them will be just coming to swing your money, just coming to take your money. So make sure that you do your own research. Don't get involved in these tokens that they are just pumped by hype, pump and dump, or so. Just make sure that you research the project. How you research on a project? You go onto all social platforms, read about that project, what's behind that project. Look into the founders, learn about their profiles, what they've done in the past, and go onto their social platforms, learn about how they post, how they talk, and then of course listen to other people. I would say influencers who are in the crypto space, verified ones. I would say don't just listen to anybody, because there are people who can actually do pump and dumps, who are shilling coins here on the space. So make sure that you find verified people, investors, traders who are talking about different projects. So yeah, the metaverse market has just started. It's gonna be a huge one. All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I tell you, load shedding today is playing games, eh? Oh my goodness.
I know, it's disrupting everything, but yeah,
Yeah.
look, we will understand. All right, you were still like sharing your point, your views about metaverse.
Yeah. No, I want to support what you were saying, in terms of, some of these products, or how can I say, spaces are still new spaces. And again, it's really around finding the information. And when you get involved in that, just like we did when we got involved with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, you don't go all in, all at once. And like we always say in the crypto space, do your own research, and be able to learn more. Thank you.
All right. We've got George there saying, I highly recommend the movie Ready Player One. You will understand the metaverse thing. All right, great stuff, guys. This is a recommendation from George. Apparently, he has actually spoken to me about this movie 3 days back. I didn't take him serious, but now, since he's just mentioning it again, I'll definitely make sure that I watch it. It's either I download it or try to get hold on onto this movie. I think it's gonna help people. It's gonna help me also understand more about metaverse. We, sometimes you think you understand the market, or you think you understand something up until you listen or you watch something, you learn, you get someone to mentor you, and then you're like, you know what, I didn't know this other side of this, market, or this other side of this project. But yeah, let's get the movie, guys, Ready Player One, and watch it. All right, let's check into the markets. Let's check into the market. What's happening in the markets? Let's check into the markets. So much is happening in the markets. We see. What do you think Bitcoin breaking, setting a new all-time high? Do you think from here we're gonna bounce back, go to the levels of 50,000, 30,000 US dollars, or from here we've broken the boundaries, we're going up? What's your opinion?
My opinion is that for the next couple of months, we're breaking out. And remember, this comes from the fact that a lot of the big whales, right, and the big companies that have been buying Bitcoin are now starting to see the value that Bitcoin is bringing into the world. The fact that you are also seeing countries, we know about El Salvador, we are hearing Zimbabwe saying that, so more and more of the big players are starting to show their face in the crypto space. And it's not because they haven't been there. They've just been waiting for the right time, to make the noise. So I think for the next maybe, 3 to 6 months, we'll probably be breaking out as more of these, big players get comfortable in introducing Bitcoin as a form of payment. Obviously, right now, Bitcoin is mainly, a store of value. A coin that we have. But the more you start seeing companies saying you can use Bitcoin to pay for your services, obviously, the more adoption we are going to be seeing in the world. But like we've seen it in the past, it's going to go up and then it's going to, so what is it, retract and fix itself again before it goes up again. We've seen this happen in 2012. We saw this happen in 2017. We saw it happen in 2019 and earlier this year. We know that it's going to correct itself at some stage.
All right, there've been meme coins, special meme coins. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is meme or meme coins, but yeah, we've been seeing these joker coins making some noise in the space. People made money. We've made money. So many people made money on these meme coins. This gentleman Tulan says meme coins seemed outdated when NFTs and DeFi took over, but they are back with the Flocky, Elon's etc. What do you think of these meme coins? Do you think they stand a chance? Are they here to stay, or it's just something that is being hyped and is gonna fall away?
I think they're here to stay. I think they're here to stay to be able to balance against, the main coins. And those people that are behind those coins know what they are doing. They know when to make noise about them so that the value can increase. They know when to keep quiet about them. So again, when you go and read about these meme coins and what are they here for, right? You then start realizing, okay, right now I shouldn't worry about this coin, or I should go and buy a couple of coins and leave them behind. So remember, we are dealing with a decentralized platform. In a decentralized platform, anything goes. Anything goes. I can sit here, Estebello, today, create my own meme coin, and tomorrow there's a DB coin, right? And in 2 months' time, the TB coin has earned value. It's worth 50 cents to the dollar. And in the next year, you never hear about it. So anything goes when we are in a decentralized space because there is no one party that is saying you can only go this way, you can only go this way. Talking about NFTs, one of the things I want to encourage our African brothers and sisters, we have lots of artists, we have lots of people that have got good work, right? That are looking for opportunities to get it out there and to get it to be sold. And I want to say to them, look into NFTs. We've got so much quality in Africa that if we got to understand how we can be able to convert it into NFTs, our artists can be able to go out there and make money without having to depend, on some big players to buy their art from them. Don't sleep on NFTs, especially if you're an artist. Don't sleep on NFTs.
Gustav, we appreciate your wisdom and your experience. You have shared a lot on this platform. If those with ears, they've actually gotten something, we appreciate very much. How can people get hold of you? I mean, there will be people who want to, like I mentioned earlier that if you want to do things right in this space, find mentors, find people who have traveled the road, find people who are passionate about this market, find people who have got much time to research, much time to dig deep. I mean, it's women dig crypto. So there are women who are actually digging crypto here. So find people who are actually with so much knowledge like Tebelo here. How can people get hold of you if they want you to share this wisdom that you're sharing here? Of course, where it came from, there's so much.
Right.
Yeah, there's so much where this wisdom is coming from. We didn't share, you only shared 1% here, I believe.
Yeah. No, thank you, Elson. And I think firstly, let me start by saying I'm involved in the crypto space as a user of crypto. So if you said to me all the technical stuff, I'll say to you, I'll read as much as I can read, but I'm a user of and very much strong believer in the crypto space. So my passion is about having more and more people understanding and realizing that cryptocurrencies, blockchain, cryptography, all of these related things are not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. In fact, we are going to see more of them, in the future. We know that, the world has been in a recession for a very, very, very long time. So don't sit back and say, it's still a scam. Rather say, let me ask the questions and find, more information. So I am coming in as a user and a believer in cryptocurrencies. I will also learn from those people that have got the technical know-how, and I spend time with them and I learn from them. So how can people find me? You can follow our page, Crypto Diggers Africa, on Facebook and on Instagram. You will find us there. And I'm also on Facebook, on Twitter, and basically on social media, using my name, Tebello Mahema. You can find me there, but I would prefer that we use the Crypto Diggers Africa page on Instagram and Facebook, because the conversation there is really about crypto. On my personal pages, there are many other things that I'm involved in that I talk about there.
All right. So if one look for your Facebook page they can just type Crypto Diggers Africa, and then they can find you.
Yes,
All
certainly.
right. I'm trying to share something. I'm trying to share something here. All right, this is Instagram. Her Instagram page. You can go onto her Instagram and type at Crypto Diggers Africa. That's where you can find all the information. She's actually sharing a lot of information. She's got a show where she talks about crypto, only the future, the digital market, artificial intelligence. Here we are. All right, blockchain solutions. So she's doing so much in the space. You can check here. She can see she's doing so much in this space. So hop over onto her Instagram page and start following her page so that you can be empowered with this information. And of course, specifically, the show is about women, but of course, she does have men some from time to time that
Mm.
she interview. Um, I'm jealous, but I'm a little bit jealous.
You will be invited soon, Elson, onto the show. You will definitely be invited.
All right, now, Christoph, your words of wisdom, giving advice for someone who's still procrastinating, someone who's still like doubting about the crypto, someone who says, you know what, I'm not sure about this market. I heard people crying. I heard someone who lost money. What are your last words to these people on this platform?
My last words are this: when it comes to money, somebody somewhere is going to lose money. It's going to happen. There are 7 billion of us. Half of that 7 billion, 3.5 billion, probably economically active, and somewhere along the line, they have lost money. However, when you know somebody that is close to you that's involved in the crypto space and they keep talking to you about it, just take time one day and say, okay, let me listen. You don't have to take action immediately. Obviously, we'd like you to take action because this space is moving fast and it's moving forward. But don't dismiss it altogether and ask those uncomfortable questions that you want to ask. But don't walk around being ignorant because you've seen people that have lost money. People will lose money. People lost money in the time of Jesus. Sorry for the Christians. People lost money, in the 1800s, 1900s, in the 20th and 21st century. People will always lose money. However, in engaging with people that are involved in the crypto space, it just helps you to open your eyes and ears a little bit more so that when you one day decide to take action and get involved in your own personal space in crypto, you know what you're getting yourself involved in. Elson did speak about it in terms of finding mentors. Do find the mentors, and mentors don't have to be physical. Mentors can be people that you follow on YouTube or on Twitter, who are always talking about the cryptocurrency space. And I think finally, I would say Africa, this is an opportunity for us.
Thank you so
And
much.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've great, you have shared so much on this platform. When can we invite you again? When are you coming back again to teach us, to train us, to give us all these positive news about cryptocurrency market?
I'll wait for the invitation.
All right. Yeah, look, it's all about educating our communities, sharing this information, making sure people do the this market the right way. There's so much happening out there, and of course, if you're not careful, you might do it the wrong way. Thank you so much for coming through, and I hope to invite you again soon.
Thank you very much, Elson, for the invitation, and thank you to everybody that watched and participated in the show. I hope that there is some nugget of wisdom that you've taken out of the show. Thank you so much, and may God continue to bless you all.
Great stuff. All right, thank you so much, guys, for being with us here till the end. I'm sure you guys got some positive information. It was positive, guys. To me, it was massive. It was amazing. So, yeah, guys, we bring you all this information for you to understand about the cryptocurrency market, about blockchain, how to do this market the right way. Get involved, guys. There's so much you can do in this. Market in this industry. Don't wait for tomorrow. As we speak now, Bitcoin is breaking boundaries. So much is happening in the crypto space. So don't get caught watching all the time. So get involved, and of course, guys, make sure that you do your own research. Don't just buy projects or buy coins because you've seen it somewhere. People are just talking. Just do your own research, because at the end of time, you do not want to say, you know what, I bought these projects, got involved on this project because of who and who. Make your own research. Do your own research. Thank you, guys. Let's meet again tomorrow. But please do not forget to subscribe on our channel. Go on to YouTube and find Empire Crypto TV. We are live here every day. So, yeah, let's meet again tomorrow at same time. Thank you.